Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Leah back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about my 8 vacation friendly, swim friendly, resort friendly, you about to be near some water friendly crochet hair options. Now I do this video every year and I always get excited because that means we're warming up. When I start recording this video, we still a little chilly, but as I'm posting this video, we probably getting ready for spring break. We getting ready for them break time of year. And if you're watching this video, you're getting ready to prepare for some warmth. And I love that for you. Now, like I mentioned, I've done this video every year since 2017. I think I skipped one of the years, maybe 2020 or 2021 because it was COVID. I didn't want to be insensitive. I knew we were all probably cooped up in the house, wasn't going nowhere. But I ain't skipped a year except for one because I always want you guys to have the most up-to-date options. But of course, I always got to do some disclaimers. Now, I'm going to put a timestamp right here for when the list begins, but let's get some disclaimers out the way because we always have newbies who click this video and we want to welcome you. Now, first things first, the hair I have in right now is the Y-Wigs Water Wave hair. I probably, as I'm posting this, I already have the review up, so I'll link that up above. I have an install video. I talk extensively about this hair, but we always get questions in this video every year. Is a human hair? Because this is a human hair. Is a human hair gonna make this list? I always have a whole spiel, but I'll save that for the end about human hair because I traditionally have deep feelings one way or the other about human hair, and it normally doesn't make this list, but I might have second thoughts this go around. Disclaimer number 2, this is not a review, this is not a tutorial, this is not a DIY, this is not any of that. I'm just merely talking about each hair. I do have, however, reviews for each and every single hair that's listed. And I'll list that in the description box. Full length reviews where I'm talking about that hair in real time at the time that I had it in my head. Now me is thinking back 6, 7, 5 years ago to when I had it in. The me that's talking in the review video actually has it in at that time. So she's giving you the most up-to-date information on the hair. Number 3, as always, everything I say is my opinion based on my experience. If you hate a hair I love, that's fine. If you love a hair I hate, that's fine. We can all have different experiences and different opinions. Number 4, if a hair made a video a year prior and is not on this list today, it doesn't mean it's bad. It doesn't mean, oh my gosh, it's terrible, it's not going to be water friendly. It's just that this has to be narrowed down to 8. And so I'm going to go with the 8 most relevant hair for right now in 2025. I might make this video in 2028. 3 of these hair might not be on it anymore, but it's an evolution. This video grows upon itself each year. The next question I always get is, well, which one is the best? Which one should I choose? And I always say it's up to you. They're all equally. Like, I think you guys think when I list these, I'm listing them in any order. They're in no particular order. It's dependent on what you want to look like, you know? This looks different than this. So it's a hue you want to be. They're all equal. It's your personal preference. Sometimes people want a decision made for them, but like, you can make the decision. I'm leaving it. I'm giving you 8 options. You can pick from these 8. You're not going to go wrong with any of these 8. And the last thing is, how do I wash on vacation? I have plenty. I wash this hair. Like, I have a lot of washing videos on this channel. So please check out, I implore. I'll list maybe every single one I have down below. I show you how I take care of these hair post a water situation. I've shown you everything I can show you about washing, but now I'm going to tell you everything I can tell you about choosing. So we're going to start with, why is this number 1? I'm looking down at my list. I'm like, why am I starting with the heavy hitter? Like, I should start with, I'm ending with this hair. So I'll start with this hair because it is the Freetress beach curl hair. Now, that hair, beach is in the name, and I'm not choosing it because beach is in the name. I'm choosing it because it's actually genuinely good. I think the thing about it with synthetic hair is that you're not going to lose the look of the hair, and that's why synthetic hair is generally on this list more than anything else. Of course, you can go to a beach with your curls. If you want to do a half wig, you can do anything you want. This video isn't telling you braids is bad. I'm trying to give you an alternative if you want to look a different way. You want to change your look. This is a hair I personally have swam in. I've done everything in. What more do you want from me? I've shown you that it can do what it needs to do. I've gone back to the room. I've washed the sand off. I live my life for you and showing you hair because I want to genuinely not lead you down the wrong path. I want to steer you in the right direction. The Freetress Beach Curl, I think, is that right direction. I've gotten so many, hundreds of comments from you guys vouching for what I've said as well. Like, I did it. You weren't wrong, girl. The hair is good. And I've had a few that say the hair is bad. That's why I led this video with this is my opinion. I've had great experiences, and I think that's a good hair if you're looking for a beach-friendly option. Number 2, the Freetress Joyful Curl, another hair that I took in a water situation. I swam in my pool here when it was open, and I show you how it looks. The thing about that hair though is, whereas I don't think the Freetress Beach Curl dries out as much, the Freetress Joyful Curl is a different texture, so it dries out a lot more. Hawaiian Silky 14-in-1. That's the product I recommend. I have a bottle in my room right now. I have to walk all the way over there to get it, but I'm inserting a photo. So this is me post swim. I'm sorry, my eyes are so red. I don't know if it's showing up, but I didn't wear my goggles. Normally, I would have my goggles on. 14-in-1 Hawaiian Silky Miracle Worker is the name of the product. Have that regardless of the hair. Any hair on this list could use it. The Freetress Beach Curl could use it, but this hair needs to use it because it will dry out. I think the textures on both are different. Freetress Beach Curl is one texture. Freetress Joyful Curl, even on the package, it says it's that natural texture. So the fibers feel very different. Just be mindful, if you do choose to swim in that hair, it will be dry. So you do need to replenish it. You're going to have to douse it. Whereas you might need only like a quarter, like a little dime sized amount for a Freetress Beach Curl, you're going to need 15 dime sizes, okay? A lot to bring that hair back to life. I think it's going to look the same, retain itself, look good, but just be mindful that it will be dry. And so that's just something you're going to have to worry about. A hair that won't dry out, and you don't need Hawaiian Silky for it probably at all, is the Amazon Goddess Box Braids. I will link exactly the ones I have down below because so many people say, what's the name exactly on Amazon? And I always put an image on screen. If y'all want to type out that whole word, please feel free to do so. But I bought it from Amazon from the exact listing. You don't have to buy well, if you want exactly what I have, you have to buy the exact listing. But I'm sure they have many other box braid varieties. Some people have been like, I bought a different version and it wasn't good. I can't speak to that. I can only speak to the version I had, and the version I had was really good. Now, a lot of people's concern with swimming in it, I've heard, is that there's loose pieces. So the thing about the Goddess is there's box braids and the loose hair, and a lot of people were like, you didn't have any issues with the loose hair? I honestly didn't. I don't know. I didn't have any issues with the loose hair that was attached to it. It wasn't bad in my opinion. Again, you can apply some Hawaiian Silky to that as well, those little loose ends as well. But I personally didn't have any issues with the loose hair. And again, you get the braided style. This is a little bit of a cheat because I'm trying to give you alternatives to braids, because braids, you can click off this video and say, I'm getting braids. But if you want to get braids but not sit in a chair for a long period of time, like I don't want to sit in the chair for a long period of time, this is the option for you. Now we're gonna go to a hair that also kind of dries out a bit, but Hawaiian Silky will be your friend. It's a recent hair I tried, the Freetress Brazilian braid hair, and then I'm gonna partner with it the Rasta Free Ziggy braid hair, because the Rasta Free Ziggy braid hair I actually took with me on a separate cruise, another cruise, and I did have a good time with it on that cruise. I did swim in the ocean, and I don't think I got in any pools because cruise ship pools just be filled to the brim. But I did get into the ocean with it, and it did get some of that salt water in it. But the great thing again is that it retains itself. So I just love this hair. It's big. It's big, it's big, it's big. So people who say, I don't like big hair, got a problem for you here, because this is a big hair. Just be prepared for the bigness of it. For most of the time that I wear this hair, I always kind of pull it back. I find myself pulling, like, I just do one of those things. This isn't big hair. The hair I have in right now isn't big hair, but that Brazilian and that Ziggy braid are both very big hair, but I think are both very water friendly. Just be aware it will dry out. It will be dry. It's already kind of dry without even touching water. So water is only going to zoop whatever the remaining moisture was in it. And a lot of people hate that I use the word dry to describe things that are not human hair. Like dry, they say dry is a term for hair, like you're using it for fibers, you're using it for plastic essentially. I'm gonna still use the word dry. The next hair, of course, is the Fema Freak Mini Fro C Twist hair. That hair is very much so like mini twist. I haven't tried the Yankee Twist from Crochet Braids Plus. I haven't tried any major other mini twist hair. I've tried another mini twist hair on this channel, but unfortunately that company went defunct. That company no longer exists, so I don't talk about them anymore. But the only mini twist that I've really tried is the Fema Freak, and the Fema Freak, of course, are water friendly hair. Next up, we have the Kima Soft Dread. And since I tried this hair last year, I'm going to throw it in there as well because I think it rides the same wave as the Kima Soft Dread. It's the Afri Natural Soft Text hair. Both of these are going to do well with water situations. I don't think they'll be super heavy. A lot of people feel like they'll absorb water in a way that like a lock will absorb water and your hair will be extremely heavy. This, even though it kind of looks like a kind of a lock style, it doesn't, I think, retain water in the same way that you're thinking it would. I think both would be great options. Next up, putting two together. I guess my list is over 8 here, but they're so similar. Like the hair I'm matching up are very similar families. So the Rasta Free Dream Romance and the Rasta Free Tahiti Curl hair, I think both would be great water friendly options. Like the curls are slightly different in the sense that the Dream Romance has a bit more of a bigger curl, and the Rasta Free Tahiti curl I think mirrors my own hair very well. Like you can't even tell this isn't my hair, honey. I'm giving life. Like that's me going to a beach and not people not knowing like, oh, that's her real hair, or is it? Oh, is it? And then the last official hair on this channel, of course, are the Freetress Water Wave and the Freetress Bohemian Braid hair. I can't ever make this list. It's been on my list since 2017. It will never not make my list. I wouldn't even be talking to y'all without Freetress Bohemian Braid. I wouldn't. I honestly, if I had not seen my friend with that hair when we went to Myrtle Beach in 2016, I would not have turned on a camera in 2016 and started professing my love of crochet hair to you. I honestly would. Without that trip, I think of how different my life would be if we hadn't gone on that trip and I hadn't seen Freetress Bohemian Braid perform the way it did. Like we were going laps. I was in swim lessons in 2016, and me and my best friends went to Myrtle Beach. We were in our 20s, honey. Myrtle Beach was our place. Swam, my best friend and I. My hair turned out to be a hot mess because I was swimming in a sew-in. Believe it or not, I had a sewing in and I was swimming. Mistakes were made that day. But the mistake that wasn't made was me looking at my friend, seeing how beautiful her hair looked, and me realizing I'm going on a cruise in like 3 months. I need an option. I need whatever she has in right now. And then Lia Lavon was born. Y'all saw my first ever time wearing crochet hair. Y'all were part of that journey with me. Now, that was every single hair that I think is water friendly. Deep Twist used to make this list. I think they're better hair than Deep Twist. I think all of these hair are better than Deep Twist. Probably don't go with Deep Twist. Although it started this channel and although it did well in the Bahamas for me, I think I would choose any of these 8 before I would choose Deep Twist by Freetress. But you wanted to know more about this hair. You probably already saw the install. You probably saw the review. If you follow my channel, if you're new, you haven't. Y'all know human hair rarely makes this list. I get comments every year I make this video. Why no human hair? Even though I do a disclaimer at the beginning, I still get some comments from people like, why no human hair? Like you would think human hair would just be the best option, right? I'm a human. Myself, Talia, I'm a human being, and up under this crochet hair, I have hair myself, and one would call it human hair, right? One would call the hair coming out of my scalp human hair. Yet, and still, how many of us just choose to go with the hair coming out of our scalp on these water adventures? How many of us say, "Hey, look, I got a silk press. Time to go on a vacation"? Absolutely not. But yet, that's human hair. Why would I want to take human hair with me anywhere near water? Because it would do the same thing my own human hair would need. It would need love and attention. Yes, I could go with my own human hair. However, there's a regimen that's got to be followed after. Like, you've seen what my hair looks like wet. We got to do something to bring it to life. Like, my hair wet is my hair wet. Now there's a step B. Every hair I just gave you, there is not a real step B. Yes, you have to kind of wash them chemicals out, but the hair itself maintains itself. It looks the same every single time you come out of water. You look the same exact way. You are the same exact way. You come out of water like this, you got to then get into the process of flipping it, whether that's straightening it, whether it's putting product on it. You have to do something with it. And my thing is about simple and easy. If you're on vacation, you want simple and easy. You wanted to get away from the challenges of real life. Vacation is getting away from the challenges of real life, including hair challenges. You don't want to take hair challenges with you. I had to do something with this after a wash day. So I have a wash day video on this. I included it in my review. It took about an hour and some time. And yes, it was a process, but it was an okay process. You know, it depends on what you're looking for. If you're okay to put in maybe 90 minutes, so you go on your vacation, your hair is wet, you get out of the water, this is how your hair is going to be. Like, this is how your hair will look once you get out of the water. And again, this is a little different. What you're seeing is a little different because there was shampoo and conditioner involved. Just imagine dipping your head with nothing and then into water and you get out. Then you have to take a step. And the issue too with human hair is that it takes forever to dry. The great thing about synthetic hair is if you're on a cruise, say you take some time, explore, you get off the ship, the hair will dry itself. Synthetic hair dries like, honey, I ain't even trying. I look around, it's like, whoop, hair, like, oh, my hair was just wet. Now it's dry. Now it's dry. Minutes later, it is dry. It dries fast. Human hair does not dry fast. You know, it's a process. You're gonna have to do some with it. But I still would probably prefer synthetic hair over this, honestly. But we'll see. I might take a human hair one day to a beach and I'll see how aggravated I get. But in my mind, I just don't want to deal with human hair. That's the whole reason I don't take my own hair out. It's because I don't want to deal with my own human hair. I don't want to deal with somebody else's human hair either. I don't want to deal with any human being's hair. I like the synthetic fibers nature of it. So it's going to be up to you. Is human hair, can it get water? Yeah, it's meant to get water. It's meant to wash human hair. You can dye it. You can do everything. It's a human's hair. You can wash your own hair coming out of your scalp. You can wash this hair that came out of somebody else's. Like, come on now. It's just about your personal preference when it comes to dealing with the after of human hair. And that's what I'll say. But that was today's video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you guys gained something from it. I hope you're ready for your vacations. I hope you still can find time to travel. I know we're in a topsy-turvy world right now, but I still hope you find time this year to go someplace. We need to go somewhere at least once this year. Even if you didn't, still give it a big thumbs up. We want all the love and support over here on this channel, as well as we want you subscribed so you don't miss a thing we do on this channel. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89 to keep up with my shenanigans in real time. TikTok at Lia Lavon, which is a few more shenanigans in a bit more real time. And I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.